to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Now, from the Metroplex, we join you from Jerry World, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Cowboy Nation, here are your Dallas Cowboys.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys come out and they are led out by Dak Prescott as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler who is now 32 years old. Now, faking the give. Route left side, caught by Ferguson. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On play action, here's Dak. Open, left side is Schoonmaker. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Micah Parsons in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Back to throw is Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
37-yard line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Dak facing third and long. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is caught! And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 53 yards.
First down and goal to go.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Dak can throw it here on first down. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll be second and goal.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and it falls incomplete.
That is caught side of the end zone. Jake Ferguson, touchdown Cowboys. Exactly the way scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Bo Melton on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
3rd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's caught, left side, it's complete. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Packers.
First down, Green Bay.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
In motion, it's Golden. On second down, Love. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
The Cowboys offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
2nd and 10. On the ground, here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, anytime you dial up a draw, Mike, you have the defensive line and the linebackers accounted for. Who you don't have is any of the secondary defenders. It's a perfectly timed secondary safety blitz. He's able to get in the backfield and stop this play before it even had a chance to get started.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Packers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. Off the play fake. Here's Love. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've...
Now, Brian Schottenheimer disagrees on the sideline, and he's going to throw the red challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at about the 28, but move the chains. That's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Packers.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
On play action, Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
To number 88, Luke Musgrave. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Third and 6. From the gun, it's Love. Open man, right side. He's got it. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And a Packer first
Really nice
down.
throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the Cowboys' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 7. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
A gain of 6, and it's third down.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
No gain on the play.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
On fourth down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. The Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start first and 10. down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Quick throw on target to Pickens. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. 3rd and 5. As we are ready to get back underway. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get back to work. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and then a punt the last time they had. Past midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards. And a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On 1st down, it's Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
In motion, Reed. They'll run with Jacobs. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
That's going to push this one forward. And opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10.
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver's just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give him the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense break down. And when these receivers and the way they can run, they get out into space, they are a handful to track down. Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On the give, it's Williams. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. And the Cowboys first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Play fake. Prescott. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Prescott from the gun on third down. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
The Packers offense ready to see what they can do. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this first and 10. Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 15-yard line.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Love to throw. This one not quite on target. Got him too much. That one falls incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's going to be third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Packers.
First down, Green Bay.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Brings up second down.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
It's 3rd and 4. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. He gets it complete as he hits Reed. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
On the play. And a Packer first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Now Love. This one is caught by Reed. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Packers.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. In motion goes Dobbs. Love to throw it on 1st down. This is taken in by Dobbs. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Love. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most, and it'll bring up 3rd down now. Here's Love to throw. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Love firing to Golden. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
At the 17-yard line.
Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6 because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
To throw is Love. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch, hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He's got it at the 3. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
It's 4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This about as short as you can get. And this is blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. And a critical tackle there. They were getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. This is Jacobs. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
The tackle made by Malik Hooker. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
First down, Packers.
First and 10. Here's Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Not the biggest gain in the world, Mike, but what I really like from the quarterback is just the timing of the drop, the timing of the delivery, and hopefully this can jumpstart this offense in the right direction.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down and 5. A good play action with Love. Up to the left side and taken in by Golden. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Packers. Throwing is Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
In motion goes Dobbs. Throwing on second down, Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Love out quickly to Dobbs. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Packers will level things out at 7 apiece. All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Cavante Turpin on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, first and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Second down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 2. Pistol now for Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Dak to throw. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Deshaun Nixon there for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 24 now, here's second and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Dow. Who's brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Third and short. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
On fourth down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. Melton now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. That's caught, left side, it's complete. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First down, Packers.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Packers.
Green Bay.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Jacob will get it to start the 4th quarter. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. From the gun, it's Love. There's Kraft, the tight end. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
The open man is Reed. He's got it. Tough running there in the red zone. It'll be 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Jordan Love, touchdown, Green Bay. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are on top. It's 14-10. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Turpin. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get back to to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
On second down, it's Dak. He'll drop this down to Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On third down, Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
20 yards on that pass play. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They try to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it, didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Second down, Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw is Prescott. Now a screen set up for Blue. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And this one is off the mark. It is no good, and the deficit will stay right where it is.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
9 yards.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
In motion, Reed. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in, and he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. We'll go play action with Love. That one taken in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now it's McManus for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Packers are out to a 21-10 lead.
Cowboys 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Whoa! Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To the left side, he's got Ferguson, and he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll step up and run this. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of down.
1st down.
There wasn't anywhere really for him to go with the ball. The defensive backs did a great job of taking away his progression read, but that pass rush, they just can't get home, and he ends up making the play with his legs and moves the chains.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion. And that's going to be incomplete, but hold on. There is a flag down. Let's see what we've got. So let's try this again. They come to the line to go for two. They're going to try to run for it with Williams. And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. They come away with a hard-fought victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Arlington.